Welcome to my views and news. Breaking news is from Somalia, Mogadishu, where a hotel is under attack. Al Shabaab fighters have stormed a hotel close to Mogadishu airport. Several tribal elders, politicians, government officials are inside the hotel. Is there a hostage situation there? This is first major attack from Al Shabaab in Mogadishu since Hassan Sheikh was elected as the president of Somalia in May. We have details for you. Secondly, it seems that Eritrea has started, rather intensified its war preparations as well, while Tigray, Ethiopian federal government, Tigray regional government are on the verge of a war. Obviously, Eritrea cannot remain aloof. It will have to make some decisions too. And it seems that Eritrea has made some decisions, reports of conscriptions, intensified conscriptions are coming in from some areas. And secondly, very important development is that Eritrean news sources are claiming that fighting is ongoing in Tigray between a group called TPDM and Tigray fighters. This group, TPDM, was backed, it was formed by Eritrean government. It remained in Eritrea for years. Then it signed a peace deal with Ethiopian government. It seems that this group is being reactivated. It's part of preparations of Eritrean government. We have details for you, names of the chairman, deputy chairman of this group are being shared by several Eritrean government-backed, pro-Eritrean government news sources. Firstly, Somalia, viewers, Mogadishu, where several armed men stormed a hotel in Mogadishu at A4 Junction, a strategic place close to Mogadishu airport. A few hours ago, several militants attacked this hotel. Hayat Hotel is the name of this hotel, 4-story building. The attackers first set off a bomb, a car bomb, and after that they stormed the hotel building. Somalia's elite uses this hotel for accommodation. Politicians, tribal elders, government officials, military officials, they are seen inside this hotel. And now, when fighting is ongoing, reportedly several politicians, government officials, tribal elders are inside the hotel. Evacuations are underway as well. Several children, women have been evacuated. Ambulances have been seen heading towards hospitals from this hotel. It means that some people have been injured and killed too. 3 explosions have been heard so far, and large clouds of smoke have been seen rising from the hotel building. One Somali intelligence agency official has been injured reportedly. His name is Mohyuddin Warsa. He is Mogadishu's head of Somalia's intelligence agency. He has been injured reportedly. No news about other politicians and tribal elders about their safety. Where are they? Don't know. Al Shabaab has claimed the responsibility for this attack. The attack is ongoing. Even before that, Al Shabaab has issued a statement. Al Shabaab has claimed the responsibility for this attack. During the attack, very important thing. And secondly, there could be a hostage situation. It is difficult to clear this hotel. Clearance operation is ongoing. Some casualties are being reported, but we don't have details. That is why let's wait until clearance operation is completed. Al-Shabaab can hit wherever it wants to hit in Somalia. It can reach this hotel close to Mogadishu airport. It means it can hit anywhere in Somalia. This is first major attack in Mogadishu since Hassan Sheikh was elected as the president of Somalia in May, on the 15th of May this year. And since then, he has been announcing the start of a major operation against Al-Shabaab. The operation has not started so far, but Al-Shabaab has reached Mogadishu. We have seen some airstrikes, drone strikes by US forces on Al-Shabaab targets in Hirshabelle. In Bakul as well, Ethiopian Air Force has conducted airstrikes. But Al-Shabaab's capabilities in terms of its reach, it's still no change. Capabilities intact. Al-Shabaab still can hit Mogadishu. We'll update you in coming videos about this key attack. Security operation against Al-Shabaab fighters is ongoing. Reportedly, the Al-Shabaab fighters are now on the 4th story of this building, where fighting is ongoing. Secondly, viewers, Eritrea is making preparations like Tigray and Ethiopian federal government. Conscriptions are intensifying in Eritrea, like we're seeing in Tigray as well, that conscriptions are being seen very frequently in Tigray. Tigray youth is facing this issue of conscriptions. Whether they want to join forces or not, but they are being forced to join Tigray Defense Force. Same is happening in Eritrea as well. So a few days ago, we reported from Saganati, from where several youth were detained by Eritrean security forces. There was some resistance and some youth were wounded in firing by security officials. And similar reports are being received from different parts of Eritrea, from Saganati, from Sanofi, and from Adikeye and other towns along Asmara and southern Eritrea road. Reportedly, operations are being conducted. Eritrean youth are being arrested, detained for military service. Why? It is being said that this could be due to likely start of armed hostilities between Tigray forces and other forces. Eritrea might be part of this escalation, or Eritrea will have to deploy its troops to the border areas in defensive formations. It can be part of the war as well. So that is why this conscription is intensifying both in Tigray and in Eritrea. Thirdly, viewers, very important news story. Eritrean news sources backed by Eritrean government, pro-Eritrean government, they are claiming that fighting is ongoing in Tigray on some fronts between a group which is opposed to TPLF. Name of this group is TPDM, Tigray People's Democratic Party. Its Tigrinian name is Demhit. The group was formed, trained, funded in Eritrea basically several years ago when EPRDF was in power. This group TPDM was operating in Eritrea. And it was an opposition Ethiopian group which was operating in Eritrea. Menonaga's Ginbot was there as well in Eritrea those days. Eritrea was backing these Ethiopian opposition groups against EPRDF government of Ethiopia. Then PM Abiy came, peace agreements were signed, and TPDM laid down arms as well. It surrendered. Its generals like General Mola S. Gedam surrendered before that. After ceasefire agreement, peace agreement, others surrendered too. And those who surrendered, they were given positions, they were made part of the government. But Eritrea has been trying to reactivate this group, especially after the start of Tigray conflict in November 2020. Eritrea started efforts to reactivate TPDM. 2 months ago, if you remember, I did a video. In that video, we spoke about Eritrean efforts to revive TPDM. Now, it is being claimed by Eritrean, pro-Eritrean government news outlets that this group has now launched operations. It is fighting against Tigray fighters on some fronts. These sources, Eritrean sources, are mentioning two commanders of this group. Firstly, Rabo Abdul Salam, main commander. Secondly, Birhane Tisfai. They are being quoted, these two commanders, that Tigray youth, Amhara youth are joining Demhit, and people are joining voluntarily. Fighting is ongoing. On which fronts is this fighting ongoing? No details shared by these pro-Eritrean government news sources. Some say that close to Shirar or Shere, there are some hostilities ongoing, armed hostilities. An interesting word which was used by these news outlets regarding the fighting is infiltration. They said these TPDM fighters carried out infiltrations and fighting started. Question is, from where did they infiltrate? From the Amhara region? Is there any possibility? That armed groups from the Amhara region can enter Tigray? I don't think so. From Eritrea? Because Eritrea has been backing, sponsoring, arming TPDM for years during EPRDF era. From somewhere, infiltrations are being made into Tigray. These news outlets claim, and fighting has started. No word from Tigray so far. We contacted some people in Tigray, but we could not get any details, any official private details from Tigray regional government. It seems that Eritrean government is trying to revive this group, TPDM. And there could be some infiltrations from Eritrea into Tigray by these fighters. Perhaps Eritrean government does not want to be directly involved in a new conflict. If a new conflict starts between Tigray Defense Force and Ethiopian National Defense Force, so it might make efforts to launch some proxy groups in the form of TPDM, Demhit. It could happen. But we'll have to wait for Tigray government's position as well. Is there any presence of TPDM in Tigray? Is there any ongoing fighting on Tigray-Eritrea border between some groups said to be TPDM or Demhit and Tigray fighters? Let's see. But it's a very important development. It's linked to what is happening between Tigray and Ethiopian federal government. Tensions are rising. They are on the edge of a war, and Eritrea is making its preparations as well. Thank you for watching.